Hello guys, a very happy morning to one of you. And guys, now we are just going to see the differential equation. In the previous chapter, I just completed a lot of good things in the differential equation. So in this chapter, we will just cover a little bit of extra things. Okay. So before getting into the thing, let us have a 5 minutes of revision, especially in the formula thing. Okay. So while you have a discussion in the formula thing, you can have a good understanding. Okay. So a basic thing you can just see. You can see this one. So what is sine 2 theta? Sine 2 theta is 2 sine A and cos A. Okay. Sine 2 theta is 2 sine A of cos A. Okay. Next one, cos 2 theta is cos square A minus of sine square A, or 2 cos square A minus 1. Okay. 2 cos square A minus 1. So 1 plus cos 2A is what is 1? 1 plus cos 2A is 2 1. It means plus is given 2 cos square of A. Okay. 2 cos square of A. Okay. I think so you can understand. So this thing is important, and 1 plus of cos A. Okay. It is 1 plus of cos 2 is 2 cos square A, and 1 plus of cos A is 2 cos square A divided by 2. Okay. I think so you are getting the point. Okay. So next thing is you can see this one, sin theta equal to 1 by cosecant theta. Okay. 1 by cosecant theta. So cosecant theta equal to 1 by sin theta. Okay. Cosecant theta equal to 1 by sin theta. So cos theta equal to 1 by sec theta. Cos theta equal to 1 by sec theta. And this one is okay. Tan theta is 1 by tan theta, 1 by cot theta. Okay. Sin by cos is tan, as well as the cos by tan sin is cot theta. Okay. I think so you can answer. So if in question if it is written 1 by cos, means you can write this as sec theta. Okay. So I think so you can understand. Sin squared plus of cos square is 1, and 1 plus of tan square equal to sec square theta. Okay. This thing is important, and this one also is a little bit important. Okay. Tan A plus B is tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus, also minus plus. Okay. It means you can see this one plus plus and this one minus minus. Okay, like that you just consider 1 minus of tan A tan B. Tan A minus B is tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A of tan B. Okay. This thing is okay. So at the end we will just see a little bit of extra problems. It means a little bit of extra formulas. Okay. So now let us get started. Before thing, I just completed about exact and non-exact differential equations. I think so you got a good understanding about this. So now we will just see the little bit of extra thing that is being given here. This one PQ, this one integration factor I just told to you. So integration factor only 4 formula is basic is there. Okay. So why integration factor is being used? You need to convert the non-exact function into exact function. How convert non-exact into exact? We are using these kind of things. Okay. I think so you can understand this one. Okay, this one because why we have not calculated any kind of integration of this question is because it is already existing in the exact method itself. Okay. And why the integral factor is there means you can see this equation is not been resolved. Okay. This way 1 by mx plus n by we are just taking and we are just doing it. Okay. So next thing you can see, if m is a function, m equal to y function of x and y, and n is x function of x and y. While it is been like that means you can see integral factor is 1 by mx minus of ny. Okay. Okay. So actually you can see, so this one is the same. So mx minus of ny. Okay. So before thing I just told mx plus of ny, but here it is mx minus of ny. Okay. I think so you can get this one. So this one m, this one n is in everything. Okay. So you can see second function. If it's a function of x, okay, you can see everything must be a function. It means while we are just doing my minus of nx divided by n, if it comes a function of x, we can just do the integral factor is this one. Okay. So just calculate the integral factor, multiply and multiply that's it. Okay. Okay. That's only function of y. I think so. I get the point. Okay. So next thing is orthogonal trajectory. Two family of a curve in which every member of either family cuts every member of another family at right angle are called as orthogonal trajectory. Okay. I think you got the point. So when one member cuts the other member, it is called as orthogonal trajectory. Two families of a curve in which every member of the family cuts each other. You can see this is one curve, this is one curve. So one curve cuts the other curve, is called as 90 degree. Okay. I think so. This is the curve 1, this is the curve 2. Okay. So take a tangent and it will be 90 degree. Okay. So okay, this is one tangent is straight line. So m1 into m2 equal to minus of 1. So m1 is the slope of tangent line of curve 1 and interesting. Okay, I think so got the point. So this one is a family curve of 1. Okay, first one fxy among constant c1 equal to the family of curve 1. For this family we find the orthogonal curve, so we need the slope. Okay, so next one, if we want to eliminate this c1 means we need to just differentiate, or we need to do any of thing. So you can see y dash. Okay, since while we are just going, you can see slope of 1 into slope of 2 equal to minus 1. So this kind of thing you would have always seen in especially fluid mechanics, I think so. Okay, I think so got the point. Okay, so first we take a differential curve and draw a tangent in a degree, find the slope of the curve 1 and put m1 into m2, and while finding the slope of 1 we find the slope of other 2. Okay, while seeing a problem you can have a clear understanding. Okay, so let us see, they ask a form orthogonal directly for this function. Okay, you can see y equal to k x minus of 1. Okay, just put inside and different dy by dx equal to k. Okay, this is what. So what is k value? Dy by, so put here dy by dx x minus 1. So it means now we just convert to different format. Okay, this is the thing, m2 equal to minus dx of dy. Okay, the same thing, put a dy by dx equal to minus dx of dy. Okay, while you are just putting a put here and we just integrate, and you can calculate the equation. Okay, that's it, not a bigger case scenario. Okay, this thing generally this orthogonal tangent is not been asked, so no need to just confuse us. Okay, I think we can just go for the next thing. Okay, next one is higher order of differential equation. Okay, you can see general form, this is nth order, and linear differential equation, this is a general basic form. Okay, so this basic formula doesn't matter, but you can see linear differential equation. Linear differential equation means the degree must be 1. Okay, it doesn't consider about the order, degree must be 1. You can see first order, first degree, every is 1. D equal to d by dx. Okay, derivative of the term of y is not argument function of others. Okay, dependent variable and its derivative are not product of each other. Constant is linear differential equation with the constant coefficient and variable linear. Okay, so I think so definitely would have known about this. Okay, just the function of d is y, it's linear differential equation constant coordinates and linear differential equation variable coordinates. So the constant may be same, it means it may be constant, or the constant may itself will differ. Okay, so you can see like this only the generally the equation will be. Okay, so you can see here degree are same, and when we remove f of x or f of y, this homogeneous linear. Whenever the right term is equal to 0, this right term is equal to 0, it goes under homogeneous linear differential equation. That's it. I think so I can understand this one. Function of equal to the homogeneous, so f of d of y equal to 0. So actually equation definitely would have known a not m square plus of a1 fm plus of a2 equal to 0. Okay, this is the entire thing. You can see this is so only if linear independent solution comes means you can see e b1 f x plus e b2 of x. So this thing, so this is real and distinct root b1 and b2. Then the solution y equal to c1 e of b1 x plus c2 e of b2 of x. Okay, if y not equal to 0, it is linear. Okay, we read linear independent. So and means until now we are, I am just telling each and everything are linearly independent equation. Okay, so you can see real and equal means e of bx x of e of bx. Okay? Y equal to, this is general solution, c1 plus c2 of x e of b of x. Okay, so next one complex root, so should lie in the conjugate form, e of ax cos of bx e of ax sin of bx. So this is a general solution. Okay, so while we are just seeing, we will have a clear cut understanding. Okay, in the third order, the order is 3, degree is 1. Okay, this one like this if it comes means a b c 3 are constants. Okay, two roots, whenever the two roots are equal and one different, a c. So this one I will just explain in the questions. Okay, sometimes while we are just seeing the question, we will have a clear cut understanding, I think so. Okay, so okay, let us see the problems. Okay, so you can see here roots are given 2 comma y 2 comma 3. So for this you can need to write y equal to c1 e of 2x plus c2 e of 3x. Okay, this is a general solution. So if it is given plus or minus 2 means you can see c1 e of 2x plus c2 e of minus 2x. Okay, so I just write it down. if it is given 2 comma 3 means it is y equal to c1 e of 2x plus c2 e of 3x. if it is given minus 2 comma 2 means y equal to c1 e power minus 2x plus c2 e power 2x. okay, if 2 comma 2 is given, y equal to c1 plus c2 of x e of 2x. okay, y equal to c1 plus c2 of x e of 2x. okay, so 2 plus or minus 2 of I, like this 2i is given, so y equal to e of 2x, y equal to e of 2x, c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin of 2x. okay, so y equal to e of 2x, c1 cos 2x, c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x. okay, so I think so you're getting the point. So next thing is, you can see whenever it's given minus 1 plus or minus I root 3 divided by 2, like this given minus 1 by 2 plus or minus I root 3 divided by 2. okay, so I think so got the point. So this term is A, this term is B. okay, wait, where is the pen? Just 1 second. I am unable to find my pen. What is this strategy? So we can just see, I just got the red pen. So this is the entire thing, this is A and this is B. So y equal to e of minus 1 by 2 of x, it is the A. okay, c1 cos root 3 divided by 2 plus of c2 sin root 3 divided by 2 of x. okay, this one is also x. okay, I think so you're getting the point. So just a simple thing, if it's given 1 comma minus 1 plus or minus I root 3 divided by 2, this thing is simple. okay, c1 e of x. okay, this thing. okay, this will be divided to plus e of minus 1 by 2 of x, c1 cos root 3 by 2 of x plus c2 sin root 3 divided by 2 of x. okay, this is a normal thing. okay, I think so you can understand. So let us see the next thing. So guys, this is a literally a basic thing only. I think so you can definitely do it. okay, because you can see that the order is 2 but the degree is only 1. okay, so m square minus of 5m plus of 6 equal to 0. so calculate 6 minus 5, 2 3s are minus minus. okay, so m is 2 and 3, you can see. So c1 e of 2x plus c2 e of 3x. okay, this is the y. So you can see y of 0 equal to 2. So put the equation. So y equal to 2, x equal to 0. So put here and calculate the one equation. So it will become c1 plus c2 equal to 2. The next thing you have to just differentiate it. okay, so this one dy by dx equal to 2 of c1 e of 2x plus 3 of c2 of e of 3x. okay, so this one is until it goes to 3, so 3 equal to 2 c1 plus 3 c2. okay, this is the next equation. Equate now and calculate the constants and put in a general solution. That's it. okay, so the same thing. So y m equal to 2 comma 2, this one is entire thing. okay, so the next thing, this is suppose if we can't find the answer, means just a simple thing. It means y equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus of 4ac divided by 2 times of a. okay, so what is a is 1, b is 1, c is 1. okay, a b c, like that. I hope you understood. So we can just go for the next thing. So this thing, this is d square, so m equal to plus or minus 2, this is equation. okay, so the next thing is d square of dx. so m square equal to 0. okay, so m square equal to 0 means, so m square plus 0m plus of 0 equal to 0. so everything 0, so m equal to 0 comma 0. so y equal to c1 plus c2 e of x of e of 0x. okay, this thing is only 1. okay, y equal to c1 plus x of c2. okay, that's it. I think so getting one. Suppose if it is given the 3 times of equation, you can see we need to, it means for this order is 3, so we need to convert the order into 2. Okay, so because when you are just converting the order into 2, we have a certain equation. Okay, so it is m cube minus m square plus 4m minus 4 equal to 0. So 1 minus 1, 4 minus 4. So we need to just convert it to 1 0 1 1 into 1 1, this is 0 0 4, and this is minus 4. Okay, 4 and 0. Okay, you can see, so x square plus 0x plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, this is a basic equation. So calculate 4 0. So 2 2 2 into 2, wait 2 into 2. Okay, by the way, minus put means so it comes to problematic. So maybe we have to just take minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4 ac 2 times like that. You just take and we will get a certain answers. So you can see this one. So m square plus 4 m minus 1. So m equal to 1 is one answer. So m square equal to minus of 4. Okay, so m equal to plus or minus 2i. Okay, this as minus comes, minus 1 value is I. Okay, I think so got the point. So when we just go for the next equation, you can see this d cube y, this one minus 1. So okay, I think so you can easily do it and you can just calculate and put it. Okay, suppose this kind of, you can see here each and every the right side comes equal to 0. So it comes equal to 0 means it is homogeneous function. Okay, if it comes not equal to 0, it is non-homogeneous function. Okay, I think so can understand. Just 1 second. Okay, now it's been perfect. Okay, so now we can just go for the next equation. Just I will just elaborate a bit. Okay. Now I think so you are able to see this one. So you can see the next equation. So this is a non-homogeneous linear differential equation. Okay, so you can see in the non-homogeneous linear differential equation, general solution equal y equal to y of c plus of y of b. So both two equation we need to find. Before everything we just found only one thing, y equal to, this is a general solution, but here both y of c and y of b we need to find. Okay, you can see y of c is complementary function. Okay, complementary function, and y of c is general solution of this one. Okay, f of d of suppose you can see this one, this is general solution, as well as y of c is general solution, y of p is particular solution. Okay, for this thing we need to y equal to general solution plus a particular solution. Okay, and it means non-homogeneous. Okay, I think so you can see. So y of p is particular integral. Okay, y of c solution. Okay, so if y of c is a function like constant comes, but so guys, generally whenever the constant comes, we need to just it means y equal to it means m square plus m plus m square plus m plus 2 equal to, if it is comes as phi of x means we need to just convert this into m square plus m plus 2 equal to 0. So for this we will get a general solution. Okay, so next m square plus of m plus 2 equal to phi of x. For this we get particular solution. Okay, both add the both. So that's it. Okay, I think you are getting the point. Okay, so the first thing you can just see. Okay, so you can see if f of x is 0, then it is homogeneous, and then f y equal to y of c, we find the final solution. So there will be no particular solution. Okay, so you can see y of b is 1 by f of t, 1 by f of t of f of x. Okay, so you can see in this thing, but this is particular solution, it means 1 by f of d and f of x is the entire equation. F of d is function of d. Okay, I'll just explain you. Okay, so you can see whenever you just equate this equation, we can the entire equation comes like this. Okay, this is the what you can see for complementary solution equal to 0, and we find the general solution. And for which one, for the particular solution, you can see 1 by f of d. F of d is this entire thing, we need to just put here. Okay, 1 by the entire thing into f of x is this one, cos of x. Okay, I think so you're able to understand. So the next thing is, suppose if it is given d means only, I'll just explain, d means differentiation and 1 by d is integration. Wow. Because I'll just explain to you, so at the time you can have a clear cut understanding. Okay, I think so getting the okay. So now we can just go to next one. So you can see what it is very given. So 1 by d of a f of x equal to e of ax integration of e of minus ax f of dx. Okay, so you can see this one, so entire thing. So 1 by d minus 3 e of this one is the general solution. Okay, so for calculating this, I'll just explain to you later on. Okay, so you can see the how to we need to calculate the particular integral means particular solution means 1 by f of d, 1 by f of d e of ax. Okay, 1 by f of d e of ax. Okay, so in here we need to just put a d equal to a. Okay, and we need to calculate each and everything. Right, particular solution is 1 by f of d e of ax. Okay, so I'll just explain to you. So you can see just to equal to 0, and while we equal to 0, we just count the general solution. So the same thing whenever we come to find for the particular solution, 1 by f of d into f of x. Okay, what is 1 by f of d? Equal to 1 by, it means m square minus of 7m plus of 10 into e of 2x. Okay, so here what is the a value? It means e of a of x. Okay, a value is 2, so then d value equal to 2. Okay, put the d here. So 4 minus 7 of 2 plus of 10. Okay, you can see it's 1 by 0 coming, so definitely this should not be there. So differentiate this one down, only you need to differentiate this one. Okay, while we are just differentiating, you can see d square equals to 2 of d minus of 7. Okay, 2 of d minus of 7 into e of 2x. Okay, so while it's been coming here, just put the 2 here, and you can just find x divided by minus 3 e of 2x. Okay, this entire thing, y of equal to minus x divided by 3 e of 2x. Okay, that's it. Okay, I think so you can understand. So you can see this e of 2x is non-homogeneous. Okay, you can see the same thing, 1 by f of d of f of x. Okay, d square minus 4d or plus 4. Okay, so yes guys, I think so we just forgot one thing, because while we are just doing, we need to just multiply the upper portion with certain kind of quantities. Okay, so okay, I think you are getting the point. So this is the highest order. Okay, non-homogeneous, we found the general solution, this one entirely general solution, and for particular solution we are just calculating this one. Okay, e of 2x and each everything. Okay, so you can see guys, while we are just differentiating this one, it means at the bottom thing 2d minus of 4 we are differentiating, upper portion we need to multiply with the x. Okay, and again while we are just doing, so you can see again 0 comes, so again we have to just do the x. Okay, x only, so x square to divided by 2 e of 2x. So the particular solution will be x square divided by 2 e of 2 times of x. Okay, I think so you got the point. So next one, what is the particular solution? Okay, this entire thing. So you just calculate and calculate the complementary solution. So after calculating this, so you can see log of e of x. So what is the value? We should just convert the log of 2. So e dot log is so what will come, log of 2 into e of 0 of x. Okay, this one. So put here and you can calculate y, it means particular function equal to log 2 divided by 4. Okay, I think so got my simple solution only. Okay, so the next thing you can just see, it is form second. So f of x equal to sin ax plus or this is the second form. F of x is sin a of x or cos a of x. Okay, so next thing you can see, f of x is sin a of x or cos a of x. So 1 by f of d sin a of x cos a of x. So here d square equal to minus bracket of a the whole square. Okay, this minus should be okay, do not confuse. D square equal to minus a the whole square. Okay, so whenever the denominator goes to constant, we need to just differentiate as well as the difference in the denominator and put a d square equal to minus bracket of a the whole square. Okay, I think so got the point. So this is general equation. This thing I think so not necessary in this one. Okay, this is shortcut method. Okay, so shortcut method is sometimes good, but in my words it's not essential. So sin comes, cos comes. Here cos comes, sin comes. Like that you just remember. Okay, so next you can see the question is given equal to cos of x. Okay, so for a particular solution, for general solution put equal to 0, and you can see real district, so the general solution we just found. So for a particular solution 1 by d square, you can see d square equal to minus of a square the whole square. So a is 1, so 1 the whole square equal to minus of 1. Okay, so put here and calculate. So it comes like this. Okay, 2 1 by 2 minus of 40 or 1 by 2 1 minus of 2d. So this one 1 minus of 2d, 1 plus of 2d divided by 1 plus of 2d. Okay, like that we need to just put and can equate. Okay, so this one you can see 1 plus of 2d of cos x. Okay, so here the same thing, what is the d square value, minus of 1. So put here and you can see 1 by d 1 plus 2d cos b. Okay, I think so getting the one. So this is the most important thing here. Okay, you see cos you need to multiply, and as I just told, if d comes we need to differentiate this one. So differentiation of cos is minus of sin. Okay, minus sin. Okay, this is a particular solution, and put here and we can just calculate the entire thing. Okay, I think so you got the point. So the next thing, same thing goes for this one. You can see sin 2 of x is there. Okay, so this will calculate at we hold, but the same thing goes for x. Okay, just calculate and you can easily find the answer. So these are the it means important thing that you just wanted to have. Okay, because you can see this is the, it means formulas. So you can see 1 minus of x, the inverse equal to minus 1 plus of x square plus of x cube plus goes on. Okay, so 1 plus x the inverse. Okay, this one is a plus, this one is minus. So you can see, so this will be plus minus. So 1, this one will plus minus of x plus of x square minus of x cube plus of x power 4, which goes on. Okay, so next one minus means you can see minus plus everything goes on plus. Okay, 1 plus 2x plus 3x square plus 4x cube plus 5x power 4. Okay, so actually 1 plus of x, the inverse of minus 2. Okay, so I think so getting the point. Okay, so next one for a general formula, you can see this is a general formula. So I think so you can understand. So if it is given like this, you can see if it is given like the 1 minus of d square minus 4d by 6 of inverse, you need to just represent in this format. Okay, 1 plus of d square plus 4d divided by 6 plus of d square plus 4d divided by 6 of the whole square like that. So just a normal thing guys, you don't need to just confuse yourself. So whenever the n equation is given like this, function of x is, it means right side equal to x of m. If it is given like this, you can just put like this, okay. You just make sure this 1 by f of d of function of x, make sure this f of d need to come up, okay. F of d inverse of f of x, okay, like this. Okay, here use binomial expansion, ignore power of the order of higher term, okay. d and x power n equal to 0, this entire thing, okay. So you can see x square plus 3 of x, okay, the same. So we need to just make sure this term need to come up, okay. Make the term that comes up, okay. After coming up, just do the remaining. You can see plus minus comes. So minus 2d plus 3d square minus of 4d cube. Everything we just do and put, and we can just calculate the entire equation. Okay. So after calculating, you can find the particular solution, okay. The general method is with general solution. You can see the same thing, okay. If it's general solution, while we are just doing it looks a lot of method, okay, general method, okay. But this is a normal method, you can just do it, okay. Just 1 second. Maybe next class full lessons may be concluded. So next thing is, you can see this fourth form is given, f of x is e of a of x of v, okay. E of a of x of v, okay. So particular function is this one, therefore you can see where v is a p of n, which means it means v can be anything. So sin ax can be sin cos of ax, so m of x, so it can be different functions. So you can see, so what I just found, e of ax of v, okay. V can be cos x, cos sin x, so anything can be. So for this one, so particular function is 1 by f of d, 1 by f of d, e of ax of v, okay. So for this d, we need to write in d plus of e, okay. This is the most important thing, okay. So you can see 1 by d square minus 5d plus 6, okay. In this you can see this one is 2 and this one is v, okay. So what will be that? D plus of a, okay. D plus of a is d plus of 2 the whole square plus this one, okay. While you just cancel it, you can see d square minus of d. So this comes in a second form, okay. You can see d square can be written as this one is a is 1. So convert, it means 3 steps is there, convert to 2 steps, and these 2 steps convert to 1 step, and 1 step convert to answer, okay. That's it, okay. You can see this 2 steps is there, and e of 2x we just take in here and convert into one single step, and e of 2x comes here, okay. The single step, and now you just put it here and okay, 1 plus of d cos of x, okay. I think so you can understand the simple things only, and put the, that's this one. See this one, 1 minus d will come, and just put here and need to calculate, and you can just go to the easy equation, okay. I think so you can understand. This one is a simple question only. It's okay. So if next question is given, so this is the fifth form. So it is given a function of x, x of v, okay. X of v is mean, that means particular function means particular function is 1 by f of d x of v, okay. So what is the particular function? X 1 by f of d dot v, okay, minus f dash of d minus f dash of d f of d the whole square of v, okay. So x v of f of d, x v of f of d minus f dash of d divided by f of d the whole square of v, okay. That's it. So basic calculation, I think so you can understand, guys. So I think so. So calculate here and put, you can see, and you can just do it easy way, okay. So these are just 5 methods. So in the next chapter I will just complete the remaining thing. Next chapter is not a bigger case, it's a simple thing only. So okay then guys, and then I just see you in the next class. Until then, take care, bye bye, have a good day.